Hey guys, welcome back to Angel Angela. And on this topic, you guys, we are going to be talking about not letting the narcissist pimp you. Do not let the narcissist pimp you. So, when I say pimp you guys, you might say, I'm not a prostitute, I'm not a whore, I'm not someone, I'm not a streetwalker. I'm not someone of the night. I'm not someone that, the narcissist was using for money, and so on, right? But the narcissist pimps you anytime they've used your body, anytime they've used your home, anytime that you've spent any type of funds on them, anytime that you've pleasured them in any type of way. To them, in their mind, see, the narcissist doesn't do anything for free. So in their mind, they're thinking to themselves, I can't believe how much free sex I'm getting. I can't believe how much free oral I'm getting. I can't believe how much free food I'm getting right now. Free shelter, free rent, or a reduction in their rent. Anything that they're going to be paying lower, whether it's a phone bill, to them, if they can get a few dollars or get stuff for free, it's like they'll be living in their own dream world, right? That's literally how the narcissists view things. This is why every time you do stuff for them, in reality, they'll make it to the point where it feels like you're giving more of yourself. Even if it's not financially, you're going to feel physically drained. They're always, waking you up or making you stay up late at night or waking you up, in the middle of the night or turning on, the TV or doing things. It always seems as if, you guys are complete opposites. But somehow in the beginning, it seemed as if you guys had so many things in common and they were your friend and they wanted to take you out of that, depression or take you out of whatever circumstance you had in your life. And that's what a lot of pimps do. They come, they prey on you, especially if you're young, especially if you're naive. That's what they do. They pretend to be your friend. They pretend to be understanding. They pretend, to have went through the same things you went through and had, been affected by it the same way that you have. They might have went through those things, but they definitely were not affected in the same way that you might have been affected by it. And, a lot of times that relationship with that narcissist becomes very possessive. They put you down. They bring you down. And what happens a lot with pimps is that, see, they're with these women for one thing and one thing only, and that's money. And with the pimp game, what's so scary about the pimp game is all these people, all these pimps look at each other and they're proud of themselves and they're looked at as, hey, you're the master manipulator. Hey, you're a master manipulator too. Hey, it's all about the money, and the easiest way to get it is breaking down people to get it. And if these people are going to be broken down by the system, one way or another, whether it's through not being good enough when it comes to school or, career wise or whatever, if they feel as if, hey, this person, they're not going to make it in life anyway. they don't have a chance. Or if they feel like, hey, you do have a chance, but I still want to mess it up for you because I messed up a lot of opportunities in my life, but I'm going to give you a sad story and make you feel as if, hey, we're both trying to build a better tomorrow, not letting you know that, I'm a pimp. And imagine being in this narcissistic relationship, which, yeah, they pimp you, but imagine these pimps on the street. It's like, some of them even murder these women over money. You have to think about that too. They beat them, they kill them, they prey on just them, there's different types of psychos. And, they feed these women lies, and, then, when they're questioned about it, it's kind of like, well, I didn't make her do anything that she didn't want to do. She's doing it because she wants to. He's doing it because he wants to. Because their abuse is so silent that it gets to the point where you're defending them. They're abusive to you. They're discarding you. They're breaking up with you. And here you go defending them or saying, hey, it's not that bad. Or, hey, they're just upset right now. Or, hey, I know it's really messed up, but I'm just going to pretend like it didn't happen and hope for a better tomorrow. And, or I just, feel like drained until I finally do talk to this person because they are my light, they are my everything, because they have possessed me and trained me, manipulated me to be that way. And that's how these people are, these women, and they end up just submitting to this narcissist. This narcissist will tell, this person, hey, you're my main girl. You're my main girl. You've been with me for the longest. I will never leave you. You've been here. I'll put no one above you. Because the narcissist needs supply from that main source of supply, and just in case all of his new supplies and everyone doesn't work out. So this is why they need, their bottom girl, the bottom girl. The pimps need the bottom girl. They make these people feel special. They'll tell these women, I won't have kids with any of these other women that I'm pimping. I won't have children with them. And then they'll start having children with the other young women. And then they'll discard, that bottom woman that they said that they were with. And they'll stay with the prostitute. They'll stay with the whore, and now he's dealing with a whole bunch of other whores because now he's tied down to this newer supply that's also willing to do whatever they want to do until that supply either goes crazy, they go on drugs, they lose their mind on drugs on the street, they no longer want to be pimped by them, they go find another pimp because they feel like no one understands their lifestyle, so they go talk to another pimp, and the pimp's like, yeah, I understand you, I won't treat you like that, we'll make it strictly about business and money. And then they lose their children, and that new person is manipulating the whole agenda of them losing their children so that now they don't have to deal with that person's not only their children, but to them it's like, okay, this is going to be a constant memory of your other pimps. Like, I don't want to think about them. I want to be your everything. And I'm always going to hold it against you that you have children and that you have someone else, although your children got taken away already. And this past narcissist, he's nowhere around, but yet they will hold the fact that you had a past life before them, and then those women end up from person to person until they end up dead, overdosing, killing themselves. So many horrendous stories. And the narcissist, the pimp, his motivation of torturing all these women that he was with was over money. Because they feel as if, hey, I don't do anything for free. And although you're going out there and making money for me, you're giving me free sex. So I automatically don't respect you already because I feel like you're part of, my property now all the way. There's no business relationship. It's just a weird relationship, and they feel as if the narcissist feels as if they're different because they feel as if, hey, I'm not domesticated. I don't go by the normal rules. I don't believe in just, getting married, being hardworking, and, supplying my family with the best, loving and having empathy for others. That doesn't come easily for me. So all these things play a part, with the narcissist, and, it's really messed up because you're thinking to yourself, these people are losing their mind, they're losing their life to these type of men, and they're just motivated by money. And although the primary function is that they're upset, they want more money. Yes, I get it. And you're thinking, but why? It's just money. It's really greed. And not only that, it's hate. Because they look at you as if, man, if I was a woman, if I was you, I wouldn't be crying over someone like me. I would be making money right now. Like, you could easily make money right now. Like, I wish I could make easy money like that. But no, I have to have sex with you to manipulate you, to make you believe that this is normal, to normalize this. And, 1 minute I tell you that we're together and we're making money, and the next minute you're just a whore, and you already knew that I thought you were just a whore. So that same mentality that these pimps have, that same hate, the same dreams that they sell from one person to the next, and it has nothing to do with looks with these pimps. It's about whoever is attracted to me, I'm going to pimp. This is why you say, why do they treat other people, better than me? They go and they chase after people that they know they can't control. Yes, they go and chase after people that, they can't control. And at the end of the day, those type of relationships don't work out. And then guess what? Now they're here to hate you for it. They go and find people just like them, and then they don't like it. That's why they keep you around. So a lot of times what they do is they play around with this person that, doesn't want them, or that does want them, but they know, this person isn't going to be loyal to them, and then they play around with another person. This is why a pimp always keeps a bottom female. And I make this video to let you guys know, don't get pimped by the narcissist. The narcissist, they go after whoever goes after them. So if you're taking them back to them, you're going after them because they've already showed you who they are. They'll do this to anyone and everyone, anyone who stays around them long enough to find out who they really are. So, it's like a pimp's not going to stay with someone and it's going to be different with them because it's the new person. You're thinking, oh, it's a new girl. He only pimped me, but he's not going to pimp her. And then the years go by, you start seeing this person drained and looking crazy. And next thing you know, you start hearing crazy stories about this person, doing things. And then you realize, no, they did it to them, This is why it's always better to know who you are, learn from the experience, and become stronger, wiser, be more alert, use your intuition. Your intuition doesn't lie to you. And when it doesn't lie to you, don't be afraid to let go. Don't be afraid to let go. That's the hardest part, you guys. It's letting go to someone who it feels as if they took advantage and they pimped They pimped you for anything, for the smallest things, for a ride, for a chance. They wanted that opportunity to get a better job, anything, a place to stay just for a little bit until, they found something better. These narcissists, they do stuff for material gains. They do stuff to get attention from others. And if you don't think like them, they think you're crazy. And if you're emotional, you're crazy for being emotional. Emotions don't matter. Sadness, hurt doesn't matter unless they're hurt. So I hope this message was informative. I hope that those of you who are listening to this, all the way through, that you guys are finding healing. I know it's not easy. I know it's hard. It's painful. The reality of it, it's like you don't want to believe that people who look normal would act like that and treat others like that. And you might think to yourself, the narcissist isn't that spectacular. Why do they make me feel so bad? But, that's just the world that they live in. This is how they will always live like this. The narcissist could be homeless and they will still, live like that. And they want to drag you down along with them. They know the road that they're headed in. So they want to drag you along with them. And if they can't drag you along with them, then they will try to push you there to get, to defeat their karma, to try to slow down the process of their karma. So yeah, they do that a lot. They know their karma is coming to them. And, they don't care about the severity of their karma, and they just never know what to expect until something really bad happens. And if it's not going to be through you, which I'm hoping that if you're safe, get out, because if it won't be through you, it will be through someone else, because they live in the same cycle and they treat people the same. So, yes, a pimp will always be a pimp. Yes, a pimp will always, they don't care about who they can pimp as long as they can pimp them, right? If someone's willing to get pimped, why, they're looking at it like, why not? So anyone willing to deal with a narcissist or willing to get played, and, if you can't understand that, the narcissist will make sure that you understand that. It's just hard to believe, because a lot of times you're focused on the wrong things. You're focused on the new supply, and it's hard to focus on yourself even when you want to, So I understand that. So don't forget to subscribe, you guys. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, leave any questions, your testimonies. And I'm sending you guys lots and lots of love and light. And I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Bye.